Hello everyone. Today, I'd like to discuss with you a quite menacing individual. On January 17th of this year, a content creator currently known as Super Menace uploaded a video targeting a different content creator known as Spoctor Theory. Rather than try to explain the point of Menace's video, Menace's introduction very much speaks for itself.
Have a seat and I'll tell you the story about a dead YouTube channel and a gizzard lizard.
Ah yes, Spoctor, the gizzard lizard. Honestly, you kinda gave away your intent with this video, just by calling him a gizzard lizard. Hell, even at the beginning of your video you gave away that this video was essentially meant to be some sort of attack against Spoctor. Seriously, this is what he intros his video with. Here Menace is claiming that Spoctor somehow abused his power. But what kind of personal gain would he be getting, you might ask? Apparently NSFW art. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's see how Menace introduces Spoctor.
Spoctor Theory came to fame not long after I left the DeviantArt ranting community, or DARC for short.
Little editor's pro tip for you. Make sure you crop out your JPEGs properly. Anyways, I digress. Let us continue with the introduction.
He mainly did what every other DeviantArt ranter was doing at the time, cringe this, cringe that. But he was a scaly who hated dumb art, and also crossed his arms. I know. Very original. Then something really confusing and nasty and very bad happened. For those of you who know what I mean, you know exactly what I'm about to say.
Menace then proceeds to go into very little detail about a previous drama that Spoctor had to deal with regarding supposedly sending nudes to minors. However, Menace then proceeds to state,
and I'm not going to bring any of that up throughout this whole video.
I must ask, if you're so intent on not mentioning this during your video, why did you mention and describe the drama during your video right before you said that? To be honest, this seems like a piss-poor attempt to make Spoctor look even worse, for no good reason considering the drama is handled dead and gone. But enough with the introductions. What is it that Spoctor's been doing that is so horrible that an exposed video must be made on him?
Spoctor has been doing a lot of weird things on Twitter lately, and I do not think that any of it's going to end well. Spoctor is begging for free porn of himself, begging his fans to draw it for him.
Okay. Hold the phone. You say Spoctor here is begging for NSFW art, right? But let's do a quick zoom in on that screenshot and analyze it a little bit before jumping to conclusions. He says if you're 18 plus and have drawn lewd art, to at a different account and not his main. I'd like to present a different viewpoint of this tweet. Rather than trying to make the claim that he is begging for not safe for work art, it more so seems to me that he wants to redirect that not safe for work art that's already being made to some place that minors would not see. And honestly, more power to the guy for that. Considering the drama Spoctor's been through in the past, I can't really blame him for wanting to make sure minors do not see art of his character in lewd circumstances. I'd argue that that's a very rational viewpoint and a normal stance to take on a matter like this. But what stance does Menace take?
What makes him any different than some fetish user on DeviantArt doing the same thing? He has power. Power that he is using incorrectly.
Menace proceeds to make the argument that Spoctor is using his subscriber count and his power to get people to draw NSFW art of his character. This begs the question of, why the fuck do you care, my guy? If both people involved are adults, then he is perfectly within his right to request lewd art of his character from other artists. Seriously, who are you to meddle in the affairs of other people when they're doing nothing wrong? The next few minutes of Menace's video are dedicated to talking down to Spoctor as if he's still some kind of child, when very clearly he is an adult and is allowed to do what he has been doing. So the next logical question would be to ask why Menace would say such things to Spoctor if he's doing nothing wrong. He explains a little bit later.
Furries like you who put everything online and can't close that goddamn door make me angry.
Menace is simply upset because he doesn't like it when people put everything online.
Sometimes, keeping things like a porn addiction away from your public image might be a good thing.
But again, we go back to that question I've already asked. How is that any of your business? Menace then proceeds to plead to Spoctor, begging him to make the right decision because he's a quote-unquote good kid. When in reality, all he's trying to do is to get Spoctor to delete an NSFW Twitter account just because he doesn't like it. But wait, Menace ain't done yet. At the end of his video, he releases an update that he had to make while recording his main video. I'll just let him do the talking.
I got to talk to Spoctor on Discord, and I feel like it would be completely dishonest of me if I didn't let you know an update whilst making this video. He privated that porn Twitter account. I guess step number one, first step that counts. He's trying to separate himself from that account. Good on you, dude. I would have preferred if it was just deleted altogether, but whatever. I'll take it.
Well, I'm in agreement that Spoctor's not safe for Twitter would be better private. I disagree with the methods you used to achieve that, and I feel like this video was, as a whole, seemingly either a scare tactic or a smear campaign designed to get Spoctor to align with your beliefs. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave it in the comments below, and I'll take a look when I get the time. For those who stuck through to the end, thank you for watching this video. It's probably not the best quality-wise. I intend to improve it as time goes on, if I decide to continue doing this whole stint. Thank you.